history to be rewritten? Archaeologists have long suspected that some of the heads on Easter Island had a buried body. At the same time, the giant heads, several meters high, were thought to be an exception. In fact, if these heads had an underlying body, they would have had to be real stone giants, at least 20 meters tall, to meet the proportions. Recent excavations have shown that the giant heads on Easter Island are actually buried stone giants whose heads emerged from the earth. How did statues weighing several tons end up almost 20 meters deep? If they did it on purpose, how did they manage to do it without breaking them? Easter Island is little more than a small island. Where did they get the manpower to bury dozens of stone giants in the middle of the ocean? Unanswered questions. The Egyptians were able to do similar things, but they had the manpower of an empire at their disposal. What labor force did the islanders of tiny Easter Island have at their disposal? The same thing happened in Nan Madol. A mysterious people built a metropolis on a small island in the middle of the ocean. Of course, it is possible to do that, but provided you have the manpower of an empire. But what manpower was available on a totally isolated island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? The same thing happened on the border between Turkey and Syria. An entire megalithic complex was completely buried. No one knows by whom, no one knows why. This site has been called Göbekli Tepe, meaning the belly hill. But under that hill is one of the deepest mysteries of humankind. Recent studies with georadars have revealed that there are dozens of sites similar to Göbekli Tepe, buried many meters deep. Was it a civilization unknown to us that later disappeared due to a natural cataclysm? Or what? Several scientific articles appearing in the famous scientific journal Nature tell us that over 10,000 years ago, a series of comets passed through Earth's atmosphere, shattering into thousands of pieces. The Earth was hit by a veritable bombardment of fragments that struck at least 4 continents. Nothing was ever the same again. There was a real apocalypse in prehistory, which wiped out an unknown number of Homo sapiens. Do the ruins of Easter Island correspond to those of Göbekli Tepe?